career-threatening injury, which, due to medical negligence, cost me my career at the age of 25, 26. I stuck at it and stayed in the game and worked my way up through the roles as the under-12s coach all the way up to the assistant manager at West Brom before moving into management with the likes of Portsmouth, Blackburn and Blackburn, and I find myself here now at Oxford, obviously looking to the future as a still relatively young manager at the age of 40.
Okay, let's attack, play, got it, yellow!
Assistant head coach, helping Michael Appleton try to advance the cause of Oxford United. Certainly Oxford is a club that's at least 1 or 2 divisions below where it should realistically be aiming to be. Obviously promotion being the main aim this season, but the run in the FA Cup has been a fantastic distraction so far and one that we'd like to continue in.
Yellow ball!
In other jobs I've had a lot of people who are similar sort of age to me or even younger than me, and I think with Vaz he's got fantastic experience. He's worked with the likes of Sven-Göran Eriksson, Kenny Dalglish, Kevin Keegan. He's been the assistant manager of England, worked in the Premier League, worked in the Championship. I think sometimes managers can surround themselves with people who agree with them all the time. I can assure you that doesn't happen with me and Vaz. We argue all the time, but in the right way. So he's definitely brought a lot to the table for me.
Well, obviously he's a very, very good coach. He's worked at a higher level. He's had the disappointment of 1 or 2 jobs that haven't gone quite right for him, and maybe the timing of the jobs and things like that. But he's a very, very good man manager. To
be fair, a lot of the time, the short spells elsewhere, there was a lot of circumstances that was certainly around it. The one that I didn't see coming and didn't want coming was obviously my spell at Blackburn. I didn't see that coming, if I was being honest. The reality is I was only there a couple of months, so I didn't get an opportunity really to stamp my authority and get my beliefs and philosophies across that I would want to. Probably much more significance for Derek, because obviously it is his football club. He spent a hell of a long time there.
I played for Blackburn for 18 seasons, played 600 league games nearly and many, many cup games, so it's a team I know well, it's a club I know well. Certainly in the time that I was there, it was always a fantastically well-run football club. They've had problems in the later years, obviously falling out of the Premier League, but they'll be tough opponents, there's absolutely no doubt about that.
It's going to be good for the players. It's a Championship club, it's an opportunity to pit their wits against Championship players, and I'm glad they've got another chance really to play against a team at a high level.
It's been 6 years I've been at the club now. I've been captain for the last 4 years, been here a long time, and I think the longest serving player still here, so yeah, it's been good for me. I think it'd be more difficult than the Swansea game. I think we watched the Blackburn game the other night. I think they've got some good players. You want to put yourself against the best players, and Rod is one of the best players outside the Premiership. Probably will be playing in the Premiership soon, so it'll be really good for us. We know that we need to concentrate, for full 90 minutes.
It's a completely different test to Swansea, completely different styles of football. We're going to have to be much more aggressive and cope with their physical presence that they've got in the side. But if we can do that on the day, who knows?
We're going to do analysis on them, look at their strengths, their weaknesses, and go set a game plan and try and play our way and beat them. But we won't be changing much as in, we won't be banging the ball forward. We'll be playing football like we do every game.
There'll be no club at this moment in time relishing the prospect of coming to play Oxford at the Kassam. We have a little bit of luck and we catch Blackburn maybe on an off day, then there's a possibility that we might have another cup upset on our hands.